Put my picture in her Naoto's boobs. The best place to be.
Hello everyone, I'm Elisabeth, aka Forever Soccer X Naruto. Oh, I still wish I could change my username. Hashtag no school words. And I'm joined by my good friend Adam. Say hello.
Hello everyone.
Today we're going to be talking about Persona 4 Dancing All Night, the most recent addition to the Persona 4. Son of a bitch. The Personaverse that came out. When did it come out? Damn it, I forgot to look it up.
It came out almost a year ago, right around your birthday.
That was the Japanese. Hold on. Lightning fingers, go.
The English one came out late September.
You bitch, you beat me to it.
I remember because I know I stayed up many October mornings just playing the game.
What?
What?
Speaking of fapping.
Speaking of, what are your thoughts on Yosuke's new portrait?
Why would you segue to Yosuke? I mean, I don't have an obsession with Yosuke. I wasn't planning on buying a body pillow of him. Shut up.
She totally does.
No, I'm normal, I promise. But yeah, they really fucked up his portrait. He looks derpy as shit. Like, his eyes are going in two different directions, and his neck just keeps getting longer and longer with every spin-off.
I mean, everyone else just looks touched up from,
Rise
like...
looks hot. I'd hit that.
Oh
What?
yeah, Rise looks amazing.
You know what really weirded me out, though?
What?
That they kept talking about Kaname's boobs.
They don't run into it too much. I mean...
It was enough that I was like, ooh.
Also, in the intro, Rise, as soon as she saw, like, Kaname's promo video, the first words out of her mouth were, she totally got a boob job.
But Kaname's like 14, so it's like,
yeah, she's still growing.
I guess this around the same age really poured her up.
Maybe she's just... Puberty was kind to her.
No way, man. She has a cup of lies. She's totally wearing push-up bra.
That's also very possible considering she's 14.
16, maybe?
Rise is...
She's legal in Japan, that's all that matters.
I think she's a year behind Rise. So 15, 16.
Another thing that weirded me out was, why are the Kaname girls represented by meat?
They should be desserts.
I know, they have such cute, frilly dresses. They should be adorable pastries, not cows and horses. Like, when I first saw Kaname's trailer and she was like, eat me, I'm delicious. I was like, what? No, girl.
You totally would eat her, though.
Oh, Atlas, why are you so obsessed with meat?
I know, first I thought it was just you think Chie wrote the promo video.
No, apparently all the girls are into that. It's the newest trend. Stuff that's in your mouth hole.
While we're on the topic of Kaname Kitchen, can we mention how pointless they were?
They got nothing out of the game. Like, they should have just made Kaname the star, and, like, I thought she was. That's what they made it seem like in the original game. And all of a sudden, she has a band.
Yeah, like, it was Rise and Kaname. They got Rise's kit. They gave her plenty of development, but Kaname, let's just fit these 5 other characters in here who have nothing to them and make Kaname, like, sacrifice some of her lines for them so she can't develop as much.
I think they did that just so they'd have more meat. I said meat. No pun intended, but just to lengthen the game, because if it had just been Kaname, then looking at a 4-hour game versus an 8-hour game.
Yeah, well, the thing about rhythm games is especially in like the free dance mode, they're based on replayability. You're supposed to replay the game and get your higher score. It's in like an arcade game almost, except you don't have to put in a quarter every time.
Yeah, I actually surprisingly had a lot of fun with free mode. I don't have much experience with dancing games. Before this, I had played Just Dance 3 at a con and got fucking my shit pushed in by a Rise cosplayer. And then before that, it was like DDR on the first Xbox 10 years ago. So, I'm no rhythm expert, but this was actually easy and fun to pick up.
My experience comes from Project Diva, and this is pretty much a simplified version of that game, but it's fun to just pick up, spend an hour or so just playing some dance songs, playing some songs.
But yeah, the story of this game, it was alright.
It was definitely not the A-team working on this game. You could tell they were not there. Kaname was done well, it's just that the story altogether wasn't up to the standards. But then again,
not who we thought they were. We fight their shadow, defeat a god using the power of friendship. Sound familiar? Yeah, because guess what? I just summarized Arena Ultimax. Thank you.
And Persona 4.
And yes.
So you could mix in a little bit of JoJo Part 4 into that, but that's a topic for another day.
But yeah, it was the same formula they'd been using, and at this point, like, I started skipping text. I was just like, no more, please make it stop. I just want to dance.
I know what's going on, just let me dance.
I get it. Why are you guys so surprised? You've done this before.
You've done this all before. Don't act like this is totally new. Oh yeah, Kaname, she was done. Did we talk about how she was done? Like, her relationship with Naoto was really, really done well.
That was done well. That was really cute.
And Rise, like, because the investigation team does split up at one point, so Rise, she got to, like, come into her own and become like a main character there. She really got to shine there. Yeah,
Rise's character has really evolved since the first game.
She's become a lot better, I like it.
I mean, I liked Rise before, but now it's just like, wow.
Wow, you're not just best girl anymore. You're actually a fully fleshed out...
Okay, let's not get into best girl wars. We're gonna see fire in that comment section. So, everyone knows Kanji is best girl. I mean, look at that speedo.
No comment.
Exactly. He's a hot piece of man meat. I will be the first to admit that.
I thought you were into Yosuke.
Can't I dabble in different tastes?
Okay.
Kanji's best girl and Yosuke's best is Bondo.
Hey baby, let me set the mood with some Nickelback.
Okay, going back to Dancing All Night,
Right, dancing.
Right, the story shouldn't take you more than 5-6 hours if you're really bad at the game.
Yeah, and if you're going for all the trophies, I think it took me maybe 8 hours to platinum.
Don't the platinum involve doing it on the hardest difficulty?
No. Well, there's like 3 trophies for beating a song on hard mode, but you don't have to do the all-night difficulty.
Okay, so that's just there if you want to torture yourself.
And there's like in-game achievements. I don't really know much about that.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's a fun game, but I wish they had diversified the song list, taken some from 3, 1 or 2 more from Q. Rather than 4 remixes of these, of like the same 4 songs to pad out the song list.
Right. Did you have a favorite song?
It was... Oh my god, I can't remember what it was.
Oh, tell me which character it was, and maybe I'll help you narrow it down.
I believe it was one of Rise's, where she was leading.
Was it Now I Know?
Yeah, that one, and also the reach out at the very end where everyone dances. That was fun.
Yeah, I like Now I Know and Backside of the TV. Funny story. I was deleting stuff off my camcorder earlier, and I found the footage of my Dan entry video for the Atlas contest last year.
Want to put that in?
Oh no! I got horrible flashbacks from the screenshots alone. For the viewers at home who don't know, Adam here cosplays Human Teddy, and I do Ultimax Junpei and Dan Yosuke.
That means I get to sleep in her room.
Shut up. Don't tell them about that. We're just friends. Yes. I love me
that one night where we shared...
to be the magician sandwich.
Yes, but that one night, it was so very cold and we had to share a futon.
I would shove my finger up your ass if you keep going.
Oh, you're into that, are you?
Anyway, so found out about the contest really late, like the week before the deadline. Asked one of my friends who cosplays Chie if she wanted to participate with me and do, a cute little shippy video together. She says she was going to be busy, so I was on my own. Fast forward to 2 days before the contest, I had backside of the TV up on my laptop and like 30 seconds of pure garbage dancing, including a clip of me literally falling into garbage. Spoiler alert, I can't dance for crap. I've got 2 left feet and noodle arms. But I had to turn in something, so I threw everything together, edited it to hell and back to make it look prettier, last minute, and look like it too.
I think you showed me this, actually, a while ago. Yeah.
Long story short, I didn't win anything. I don't even know if Atlas included my entry in the compilation video. I was too ashamed to check. Now I can't even listen to the song Dance without cringing. Oh, it was so awful.
So,
yes.
Can we get back to the game?
Excuse me, I had to relive my hoarding. Don't you even care? Show some empathy.
You're reliving their horror, but the viewers are bored listening to silence.
It wasn't silence. You were listening to the beauty that is my voice.
So, back on topic.
Yes. Oh, what'd you think of besides the Kaname kitchen girl, what'd you think of, I think that Miss Ochimizu?
I don't know how I felt about that.
She was a bitch.
She was kind of a bitch, and they were playing that red herring way too strong. Like, they're trying to make you think it's her. It's totally not her.
It was obvious it wasn't her. And oh my god, the way that the English cast pronounces her voice. Miss Ochimizu, like that.
Ochimizu. Ochimizu. It's not that hard.
So you speak Japanese, tell them, you asshole. Like, I'm usually not a stickler for the pronunciation. The English cast is usually on point with that. But, oh god, it bugged me.
It was like Naoto's voice actor in the animation where they said Mr. Moruka. I cringed. I visibly cringed when I heard that.
I could not even watch English. They really dropped the ball by giving her that voice.
Everyone else was on point everyone else was the same except for her, and they picked...
They changed kanji too.
Well, kanji I hardly even noticed.
I know, it took me a full minute. I was like, wait, is that Troy Baker? I can't tell.
Yeah, Matt Mercer filled in for him perfectly.
Bang up job. I still haven't gotten used to Naoto's new voice.
I don't like it.
She does a good job at just...
It's not the same.
Oh, you can't match that.
Oh, something you said you wanted to mention in a scrapped attempt was Rise's new voice actress.
Oh, her scrap attempt. You mean when you deleted the recording? When I was kidding?
Are you still salty about that?
I'm still very salty. Oh god, I'm having quivers from this anger I had cast aside. It's come back now in waves.
Oh, bitch. Are you gonna talk about the voice actress or not?
Dude, don't even. But yeah, Reese's new voice actress. It was Ashley Birch. She also did Ray in Persona Q. She's also in Life is Strange.
He's Sasha in Attack on Titan.
Right, and she's in League of Legends. She plays Tiny Tina. When I first saw Rise's trailer, I was like, no. But her voice actually grew on me after a while. I didn't even notice by the end of it.
I did not notice a significant difference. She did a very good job as Rise, and it didn't bother me at all. I didn't even notice at first.
So, do you think this will be the last we see of the P4 cast, or oh god, I have to burp.
I certainly.
Oh, shoot. Oh god, it hurts.
You good?
Super professional here, folks.
This happened during the last time, too.
I'm gassy.
Yeah, I hope this is the last time we see of them. They've had 5 games counting the Golden, and just let them live their lives.
Like, they're a year away from college. Let them focus on that instead of fighting demons in another world.
I know, like, TVs aren't even a thing anymore. Like, nowadays everyone's gonna have to jump in their computers.
Like, remember, like, the end of Golden? Yeah, the Midnight Channels ended! And then it came on, like, 3 more times after that.
Well, actually, in, Dancing All Night, they did go in their computers, so they're catching up to the times.
Finally invested in the laptop.
Yeah, but Persona 3, they did the referential humor well. Persona 4, it was a little bit thick, but it was still good. I still like that. Like, just little nods. Like, there's Chihiro. She's not a absolute doormat anymore. There's, you stay in the hotel you fought the lovers at. Teddy on the rooftop is imitating Takaya after the Hierophant lovers fight.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that.
That, I think, was the best moment of referential humor they did.
If they do a cameo, the only thing that would make sense to me is maybe have Naoto look into the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah.
You know,
anything else would be forcing.
Right, because if they do like another trip to Yasogami, I'm gonna throw my hands up in the air and be like, why?
Like, I'll still finish the game, but I'll be much less enthused.
Have you pre-ordered the game?
I have not. I need to get on that soon.
I, like, put it in my Amazon cart, like, the night I found out about the release date. For those who don't know, February 14th, that's right, Atlas has got you covered. They knew you were gonna do anything that day. Just like me.
Make the demons cry like an anime fan on prom night. For any of those who still remember that joke, by the time this goes up, do you get 1,000,000 points? So, Persona 5, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Looks like the game's going back to its demon roots. Very similar to Persona 2.
I feel they had to. I like that they're going back to demon roots, but they kind of had to because in the arena games, the whole Shadow Ops thing, if there were still shadows, they would be on that, and so the Phantom Thieves would just sit around with their thumbs up their butts doing nothing.
Thumbs up their butts, huh? Is that what you're into?
Shush.
It does not deny it, folks.
I played the 5th. But yeah, it's very Persona 2-esque. Like, you've got the foreigner best friend in Anne, you have the male probably love interest in the guy who looks like June. I even heard like on a fan page that the nickname for our main character is Joker.
Oh, nice.
Really getting it on thick there.
Have you heard about the recent hate comments about the game?
I have not. Please enlighten me and our viewers.
So have we just talked about this before you delete the other recording?
Enlighten the viewers, then.
So, yeah, besides the ESRB logo censorship, the demand for dual audio. I didn't really understand why until I found out that the P5 cast is full of AAA seiyus. And just to name a few, we have Nana Mizuki, Mamoru Miyano, Aoi Yuki, Jun Fukuyama, and the voice of motherfucking Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do that when I was younger. I could do it perfectly when I was younger.
Sorry to everyone I offended with those pronunciations. I'm American. Every Japanese fan is now triggered.
Okay, yeah, but my thoughts on the dual audio, if it's there, I probably won't use it, and at least on my first playthrough, because it's a very text-based game anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it, really, the audio settings, because it's a text-based game anyway. I'll be reading most of it, and like when it comes to anime, I'll usually watch dub first, sub first, simply because that's what I get faster, but I have no problem with dubs personally, unless they're absolutely butchered, and Atlas America usually does good jobs with their voice casts, so I don't think they'll butcher something we've been waiting years and years for.
Oh, for sure. Like you said, the team has always done a great job of picking voice actors, so I don't know if they've... Fuck.
They're probably already auditioning people.
I just forgot what I was going to say.
Dual audio, you had something to say about that?
Yeah, they've always done a great job, and I don't know if they've released who the English voice actors are, but we're probably looking at Troy Baker, Laura Bailey, Johnny Young Bosch, and Yuri Lowenthal. Spoilers.
We're definitely looking at least those four, probably a few other returning.
Another thing I've been hearing backlash about is the lack of social links this time. I haven't read the articles about it myself, but apparently it's not going to be the traditional mechanic from the previous games, but they're going to be doing something new. It's called cooperations, question mark?
Sounds weird. I'm going to give it a chance because, well, of course I'm going to play the game, but they're still keeping the whole day mechanic, like days in your lives mechanics, and raising your stats, so you are going to have to like raise stats to hang out with people and get to go on dates and fuck them in your room and all that.
Yeah, excuse me. Oh, that one hurt. Oh, what did my burps hurt?
You take 5?
Like, I do like dating some elements in games, and I think you get... First off, it adds variety to the game.
It feels like much less of a grind than your average RPG.
Right. The reason why Answer was so brutal because there were no social links to break up the monotonous fighting.
That's also what killed Q for me, the fact that it's dungeon.
Yeah, you'd get those little like snippets of conversations here and there, but yeah, it's a dungeon crawler through and through. But yeah, like I was saying, I do like getting some elements in games. You get to see another side of a character that you normally wouldn't see in the plot line. But it is a feature I can live without.
One other thing I've noticed is that they have a melee weapon and a gun. I hope it's not like they do that differently than they do in SMT games, where using the gun is the objectively better choice every time.
I can't really comment on that because I've only played Nocturne.
I've only played Soul Hackers and 4, but when you have the choice between like sword and gun is objectively better, and you're not exactly hurting for ammo, so...
They showcased the new gameplay trailer for P5 during the E3 conference. Did you happen to see it?
I have seen that just recently. It looks really fun to play. It looks really good, the game. It's already got all its polish on. I think what they're holding on now is just recording, because it is a very text-heavy game, so I think the reason it's not coming out until winter is because they're recording. Yeah,
I'm sure there's like schedule conflicts and stuff they need to take into consideration.
Oh yes, one thing, I hope they, in P5, I hope they don't, use this to derail the plot, but I hope they do something to sort of continue loose hanging plot threads.
Right.
Mostly like Elisabeth and Show.
Found out Elisabeth's deal.
Yeah, Elisabeth, I hope she's a social link because, she got her Arcana, so I feel like she should be making friends out there in the world, so the power of bonds. So maybe it's less like she's your social link and you're more her social link. That would be really cool, but considering how they butchered her in Ultimax, I don't think we're going to get any resolution on that, ever.
I wouldn't say butchered just to play a significant role.
She fought Rise and lost in the story, and that's it.
She let her win.
Yes, Elisabeth does let her win, but still, she fought once and left.
If they're gonna expound on that plot line, they should just make another arena game. Let Persona 5 be Persona 5. I don't want the other games, in there muddling it up.
You want, like, Show or Elisabeth to have, like, their own spin-off?
Don't get me started on Show. Oh, my ovaries.
But yeah, the Shadow Ops, they should go into a little bit more of that and less into the P4. Those guys are interesting.
That would be interesting. I'd love to learn.
Give them a stealth game or like a Metal Gear Aegis. That would be fun. I'd play that.
Right. Clear that up. Let's get on that.
Alice,
also,
Kaname, make it.
Persona 4 cooking game.
Cooking Persona.
Cooking with you.
Cooking with the girls.
Oh. And then it turns into like some trauma center shit.
A cooking game, yes, a cooking game, and then it turns into trauma center.
Speaking of girls, what do you think of the girls of P5? Anyone got your interest?
Well, first it was Anne because she was the first girl we saw, and then it was Haru because she is fancy as fuck.
Yes, the beautiful people. I do. I'm with the majority. I think Futaba is waifu material.
Is she kid or is she squid, though? I'm also with the majority in the fact that she looks like a fucking inkling straight out of Splatoon.
But she's so nerdy and cute. She's captured my Kokoro.
So neither of us like, not Minako?
I don't know. She looks pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
But, sweet motorcycle, though. She gets cool points for that.
I kinda wish that P5, they added in the option for a female main character.
Yeah, well, the thing about that, most of the fans are male.
Yeah,
it's
well,
like,
Minako gained, like, a whole bunch of popularity. We love her and hate Marie. We thought Marie was gonna replace you. We were all so happy. We were like, yeah, bring her on. And then she turned out just to be not replacing you, and we're all like, ew, this sucks, get rid of her.
I know, I would have liked a female protagonist too. But, like I said, most of the fans are male. You're going to relate more to a character that's the same gender as you typically.
And some guys love to play as girls.
I wonder who you're talking about.
I can name 2.
You, Miss Yukari Spammer.
Hey, she's amazing. And then there's also Erin from Game Grumps. She likes to play as a girl.
Yeah, well, Erin's a little pretty.
Hmm.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Oh yes, just one last thing. Morgana. Don't be Teddy, and don't turn into a Neko girl.
If she does one tap one, I am out. I do not need another Teddy.
Also, don't partway through the game just turn into a Neko girl. She becomes another waifu. We don't want. Okay, there are many people who want that, but we don't need it.
Yeah, if they do the same thing they did with Teddy and make her human, it's gonna turn into Animu all over again.
It's already very Animu. It's not gonna.
Oh, it's less Animu than Persona 4 already.
Okay, that was kind of pushing the Animu. We're your friends, and all your problems go away.
Doesn't work in real life. I have no friends.
What about me?
And I'm so mad.
Fine, finish this on your own. I'm leaving if I'm not your friend.
No, I'm not gonna help you. I can't do this on my own. Or just be me talking to myself, but that's so sad.
Alright, I'm back.
You didn't leave.
No, I didn't. Mostly because I'm doing recording.
Haha. I win. So any hopes for P5? Like any new mechanics you wish they'd throw in?
Aside from what I've already said about, like, hoping the guns aren't always objectively the better choice and there's no reason to actually ever use a melee weapon, I hope they somehow manage to make that more balanced. Aside from that, P5 looks pretty good. We've got a Catwoman, the main character's persona is fucking Lupin the Third, and I'm looking very forward to it. It's gonna be I'm gonna spend most of Valentine's playing it and that following month.
Well, looks like we're done, folks, so thanks for checking out this video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up button. Also, check out our channels. We got a Recite X Kanji fanfic dramatic reading and some fan dubs.
Feel free to look at those, and if you want to hear more from us, either us reading terrible fan fiction or us just talking more about the series, just let us know down there in the comment box.
Oh god. Okay, I really have to pee, so... Okay, till next time, guys. Bye!